Hey guys, Stealth here. Today I'm going to give that LANDJUT deck a test. So this is the deck that has Denmark and West Germany. Now it's going to be a very interesting match because there are quite some players who have a specialized deck. There are 3 players who have an airborne deck, and then there's another 3 players who have an armored deck. So we can be expecting quite a bit of armored warfare, along with the usual helo rushes. Now I'm prepared for that. I got my EOTS Hawks, I got my automatics and my Flak Panzer Gepards. So initially I'm going to take over Papa as quickly as possible to make sure that I can hold that area and that area is going to be a reinforcement zone for my position. Unfortunately for now it seems that I'm pretty lonely over there. Since there's usually a lot of helicopters coming in, I'm going to start with the Leopard 2A5. I will start with 2 Leopards in case that an armored deck shows up. Otherwise, I might lose that 2A5 right away, and that's not something I want to have happen. Let's see, I'm also going to go with 1 Flak Panzer Gepard. I have 1 Spiderwagen. I'm going to use another one so that I can leave that somewhere along the battlefield. I do not have AA helicopters. This is because I think that with my AA tab, so my sport tab, I have enough locations. And I'm going to need a little bit more help left. Otherwise, this is going to be a pretty short game where I'm going to get eradicated. Now, I could bring a couple of EOTS Hawks in case they bring some long-range planes. And of course, my Flak Panzers and my automatics are all targetable by seed, so I've got to be a bit careful there. Alright, pushing up. I have my CV here, so I can start moving this one to Papa as well. One of these Spiderwagens are going to be positioned, let's see. This is a pretty risky position. This is slightly better, but likely to get overrun. There. The other one is going to be sitting about there. And I got absolutely no help. Where is everybody going? We got a huge column of Mondo, Barthy Boy going to the center. Blue NATO going middle, it seems. Here's the first helo rush. Unexpected location, really. I had expected them over on this position. Let's see, we got a lot of players here. I'm completely isolated. That is not good at all. And I'm really quite worried about this. I'm going to have to keep this Gepard here for now. The moment they realize that there's nothing here, I'm toast. I'm really, really toast. Especially if I'm going to be facing off against, I don't know, 2 armored decks, for example, and an airborne. Come on, you can kill that. Quickly, preferably. What is that? It's moving. Vehicles. AA. That's a China deck. It's their version of the Crotal. Let's get these 2A1s in position. My CV has arrived. It's the first good news I've had. These autos in here. One group of Panzer Grenadiers for now. Guys, for fuck's sake, I need help over here. Otherwise, this is going to be one of the shortest games ever. Blue NATO has done a lot of damage already. Landing 40 Fallschirmjäger over here. That's a nice move. Now with the new sale, we got, or with the sale I should say, we got a couple of new players who are getting involved into the game, and that is both good and bad news. It is good news in the sense that the community is now getting a bit more lively. There are a bit more players out there. Bad news in the sense that there are a lot of new players who don't know exactly how to play the game yet. And these Leopards are taking a large amount of fire. while also dishing it out. But they seem to be, yeah, they're singling out one tank. Let's see, these guys got a penetration of 15. So if I can throw a Leopard 2A4 in their face, so much for that penetration. Mortar 1A1 does have Milans. Let's see, split it up. This one's the weak one, the other one is a solid tank. And they have spotted, probably, yeah, that was bad play. Great, there's more incoming. Come on. Shoot something. The amount of fire that this Leopard has taken is getting quite dangerous. Screw it, I'm gonna go with 2A5 here. Please hit that. Nope. Spider Vulcan's been detected. Okay, then we're gonna have to pull out our magic automatics. Oh, damn it, that's another reconnaissance that I lost. Hold. Jesus. One marker should do. Cayuse, tell me what you see. For some reason those tanks are all backing off. Look at this. This entire flank. How am I supposed to hold that? I didn't even have a tank anywhere near. Skeleton crew. Martyr VTS 1. At least we got reconnaissance. Okay, Cayuse. Please give me a target for the Leopard 2A5 to shoot at. All I can do here, as of right now, is just try to hold. There's Nevgansky. Just trying not to get this thing shot down right away. Leopard has a pretty good range of fire here. Move it up a little bit more. If they got reconnaissance in there, this thing is going to be detected anyway. Oh, we got support from a Raven. Fortunately, there's nothing there. Out of range. Other players are definitely doing a lot of damage. I haven't really done anything yet. I am getting quite worried about this flank. What? Something's getting hit? Yeah, they killed an automatic. Damn it. That was not a seaplane, that must have been just a regular vehicle. Okay, time to bring in the front spares. Oh dear. These guys mean business. Well, so do I. EOTS managed to miss, unfortunately. Panzer Grenadiers, come on. Get in range of my automatic. I'll make it quick. There you go. Problem is, automatic's been spotted, mortar's been spotted, Panzer Grenadiers are taking a lot of fire. None of them are dead yet, so that's good news. Okay, used to move up slightly. Very nice amount of supplies being carried by these Menkatis. Really helping me to repair this Leopard. What is that? That's a helicopter. Touchdown. Okay, Fern spares deployed. Start moving into those bushes. Get a couple of Panzer Grenadiers here. One of them there. The other one there. You don't know if they're starting to sneak up on me on that flank. Leopard 2A1 repaired. And I'm going to position that over there. So that if something comes down this flank, the Leopard might spot it. Hopefully the Cayuse will detect it before that happens, though. Oh shit. Not the only one who's thinking about that. And so much for my Cayuse. We're gonna need more Panzer Grenadiers here. Disable your weapons. Look at the enormous blue 4 blob that's operating on this flank. That's Xerox. Solus Vod. Mass Effect? I think. Fern Spare is destroyed. So, they got eyes on my position. Enough there. Let's get the Mankadi back here. Get that thing rearmed from one of those logic choppers. That's a transport down at the cost of 2 Panzer Grenadiers. Everything's getting spotted here. Zanshis. Zanshis are regular troops. And if I can deploy enough support troopers here, I have a decent chance of actually killing off these guys. Offload. Get the automatic to kill the transports. Excellent shooting there, thank you very much. And now we're taking mortar fire, I think. Move. Push back. Transport. So much for that transport. There's an MI-1 over there. It's time to get some mortars in here. Do the dirty mortar action on the helicopter. Let's see, this tank has a good range of fire. The Leopard 2A5 is good, but has no spotter. I'm gonna change that. EOTS Hawk. Very nice. And that might cost me a martyr. Tank survived. Nice. Okay, guys. Start whacking more transports. Next. Very good. I do like having the automatic in this deck. It really helps me out. Let's kill that helicopter. And move there. Mankadi's been repaired or refilled. And, ooh, now we're starting to take fire here. That's a lot of fire. We got plenty of targets here. And I got a couple of bombers. Let's go for the Dragon. Leopard 2A5 just lost its optics. I lost the Leopard 2A1. All these missiles are going all over the place. Come on, bomber. Oh, great. Tanks. Back up, back up, back up. Without optics, you cannot shoot at anything. So much for the Dragon. I need help, gentlemen. And a lot of it. Come on. Get out of here. Where's my other tank? Afraid it died. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Survive. It's your only mission. No infantry. Come on. So much for the Spiderwagen. Oh, this is going all terribly well. Not sure who killed that, but hey ho. Probably the automatic. Ravens. 1A5s. Come on, get the 2A5 out of here. Martyr might have killed that unit, but now the tanks start showing up, which are slightly more threatening. At this short range, a Leopard 1A5 might stand a chance. It might. Yep. Okay. So that was close. Get that Leopard 2A5 repaired. And thanks Max for supporting me here, because this was way too close. What the hell? There's only 4 Red Force left? That changes the deal. Might mean that we can push out. Because not everyone can micromanage all of their stuff. There's the MI1 again. Let's see if we can get him with the mortars. Yeah, there's tanks here. If Max is operating here with air support, I can use that. I can make sure that with his air support and my spotting, we can take out those vehicles. Hopefully. But the fact that that DK has been detected is not good. There's some infantry in there. So we need to spot these tanks, preferably without getting our units shot up. And these guys might be able to do that. Move after you're fired. After you're fired. After you have fired. Okay, time to get some more tanks in here. 2A4s. I'm gonna get that armor up so I can take out those Chinese tanks. I did not get a kill here yet. That didn't work last time. Jesus, they can kill those fern spares really, really fast. That means that pretty much nothing is safe there. I'm thinking bringing in a couple of Fallschirmjäger 90, putting up a smoke screen, getting in there, clearing out whatever is in there. Hopefully that's going to work. These Panzergrenadiers also took a lot of fire as they were moving across that field. Unfortunately. Automatic took a bad hit there. 2A5's back in action. Not a moment too soon. But I was pretty lucky that I was managing to get that guy out of there. I could not have done that without the support that Max gave me. Good job at taking out the tanks, but you are getting quite a few hits here. Here come the tanks. Very high amount of cheap T-55s. Which is nice. Easy targeting for the Leopards. All of the Leopards. Shit. Panzergrenadiers taking a ton of fire. What are they doing? Not that I'm complaining. Max takes out a couple more. One Panzergrenadier survived. Slightly concerned about this area now. If they manage to push in a couple of those tanks there, that's going to make a lot of trouble for that flank. Oh, come on. Get in there. What the hell? They're engaging with AA? Really? I'm just killing off everything here. A couple of 1A5s to help out. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Nice two-pronged attack. The DK took it out. Nice shot. 10 armor penetration. Still enough to be annoying. Look at that. None of these tanks have taken a hit yet. That's something else. Let's get this thing repaired. The auto is still being repaired. Plenty of targets. Why would you want to do a push with T-55s? I mean, they cannot do anything. Their aim is bad. Their stabilizer is pretty much non-existent. Their armor penetration is never going to be enough to go straight through a Leopard 2A4, let alone a 2A5. And yeah, they're not going to go straight through, but they will go through the side, of course. And get some more Logi in here. Split these guys up. One of these tanks is full health and still has 5 rounds left. The other one can back up. Slowly upvetting this 2A5. Hold. Kill shot. Look at that, they're just feeding me points. A moment ago, I was sitting on 1200 points. Now I'm sitting on 2200, 2300. These things are getting a bit too close though. I could use those 1A5s, which I'm not sure where they went. Screw it, even Leopard 2s can do this job. Come on. There you go, that's another one down. This supply is just endless. Marder 1A1's getting involved now. Need to get these guys armed up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. That was close. Please shoot down that Fibow. That's a nice, nice target. Come on. Yep, 160 points. Thanks very much. Leopard 2A5 is again heavily wounded. So let's get the Mankadi back there. Let's get the 2A5 back there. UTS Hawks out of ammo. Let's see. Who is this guy? This is Dozer163. I managed to find one of the few guys who are still active. And this smoke screen is not good. That will make it pretty annoying. But here's Max, I think. No, it's Solus. And meanwhile, Blue 4 is pushing up all the way across. It's the race to the base again. Move away. Ooh, T80s. That's something else. Gotta be a bit more careful with those things. 2A1s will probably survive. But I got another one of those beauties. Oh, hello. Could you kindly leave this forest? This is the forest of the Fallschirmjäger. That is, if they manage to kill something. Yeah, they're heavily panicked. They're not going to do anything. Same for these guys. Cayuse. Exchanging fire with T80s. Leopard 2A4 took him out. Combined with these tanks. Very good job, more T80s. Delete that marker. Cayuse. Find me some targets. Damn it. Screw off. We need you over here. Right about now. Calm. Shaken. That's gonna have to do. Look at that 41 DK go. Surprisingly good scout tank. 20 points. Managed to upvet itself to elite, and I'm bringing those in, not exactly at elite, at hardened. So those things managed to upvet themselves twice. That's impressive. Oh, here comes the helo rush. Automatics for the win. And this is not going to work out too well for them. But the game's over. So that was pretty close. I'd expected that to be a bit worse. When I saw myself being alone on that flank, but I mean, come on. That guy just kept feeding me points. 3,700 points, which just made me the person who got the most points on that team. Jesus, look at Blue NATO. 2,700 points gained, 105 lost. Very, very well played. 202 gained, 0 lost. That's interesting. Max, thanks very much for your air support. Solus Vod did a good job. He also helped me out with some planes later on in the game. Last couple of minutes. Xerox did good. Trigon did good. CCCP Boom did good. We had a lot of good players on this team. We had a couple of early quitters on the other team. I think Roman, Durkis, and Illobab. Let's see that kill list. Leopard 2A5. And the list goes on and on. It's just very, very cheap tanks, but it is a lot of them. He's lucky to be alive, this guy. What else do we have? The automatic killed Zanshi? Probably because he destroyed those transports. Killed the Fibow. Interesting that the Fibow did not target the automatic. Not sure why. Panzergrens. Took out some transports, 2 tanks and 1 Zanshi. Leopard 2A4, Leopard 2A4. The amount of T-55s in the kill list is extremely high. Oh well. I think that this deck is great, but it is still very, very much Denmark hitchhiking with Germany. It is just what it is. Germany still has the majority of the units. I am very, very impressed with the automatic, of course, but how can you not be? I really like the M41DK. It's performed way above its weight class as it was killing off T-80s with side shots. That gun is pretty accurate, and with 10 armor penetration you can go through the sides of most tanks, so let's have a look at that thing. See if I can make any adjustments to the deck to improve it even further. Let's see, it is in this list somewhere. Spidervogen, the M41DK. 10 armor penetration, 50% accuracy, medium stealth. This thing was pretty much undetectable to those T-80s without their reconnaissance. So they did a good side shoot there. Spidervogen got killed off a little bit too easy, but that's probably down to me, not down to the Spidervogen. They have very good optics. I was considering swapping them out for the Leopard, but it only has good optics. I think like the DK. Maybe the Lux. Yeah, the Lux doesn't exactly have armor either. Medium stealth, very good optics. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. All the units, Panzer Grenadiers, of course, performed admirably as they were destroying tank after tank and infantry after infantry group. Did not use these guys. Fallschirmjäger, I didn't really use the right way. I had them set up to do an assault, but in the end that assault never took place because I was assaulted instead, so they only had to defend that forest. But I let a couple of those guys get destroyed because of poor micromanagement. Support-wise, the only thing from support I didn't use was the Mars, so I can still use that later on. Tanks. All of these tanks did a great job. Leopard 2A5s, 2A4s. Of course they were not exactly matched against something in their own weight class. The Leopard 2A5, the 2A4s, and the 2A1s only shot T55s and T80s, which are definitely below their own standard. So I don't think that I really have an accurate baseline yet on how these tanks are going to perform against other tanks, but I know that at least the 2A5 is capable of destroying pretty much anything that gets up against it. Vehicle-wise, I was not going to use Lorotos in this mission. VTS-1s, I could have used those as well to destroy those tanks. 50 armor penetration is enough to go through T-55 and possibly kill it with one shot. Helicopters would not have been that useful. They would have a major overkill. Not that that's a bad thing, but you don't really need 25 armor penetration for a tank that only has 7 armor, I think. And Air Force wise, I lost a Dragon because I was a bit too happy with it. So no changes to this deck. So I hope you liked watching that gameplay. Keep in mind, as you're going on to the battlefield, that the coalitions have been fixed. You can expect to see those both in your own decks being active and being used against you. So if you see some symbols in the deck builder that you're not familiar with or in the lobby, they look like this. This is LANDJUT. And NORAD. What does NORAD look like? NORAD looks like a shield, I think. So those are coalitions. Keep in mind that you can use or expect units from both countries. So with that, it's the end of the video. I know it was not the most impressive gameplay, but I wanted to try out this deck, the LANDJUT deck, and it performed very well. But again, mostly Germany, a little bit of Denmark. But let me know what kind of units you use if you're building a LANDJUT deck. If you have any specializations for the deck, if you're using, for example, a mech deck, let me know. Send me the deck code. I might be able to do a video with it or on it, or give you some tips, or we can just have a discussion in the comments. So let me know in the comments down below what kind of coalition decks you've created and how they have performed for you. With that, it's the end of the video. So don't forget to send this video out to new players who you think can make use of it by studying tactics, both used by me and other players. And if you have anyone who could use more guides, I have a ton of them on my channel. So be sure to point new players to that direction. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video.